Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chikako, your Illustrator friend. This is a safe space for all of us creatives pursuing art. If you are watching my video for the first time, nice to meet you. Lately, I thought it would be fun to explore other art materials, and I wanted to share the joy of creation with you through the video. So today, I'm diving into the world of clay. As someone using digital illustration for years, the sensation of touching and playing with clays brought me back to my curious childhood self. Playing with 3D textures feels like an adventure, and it made me eager to try more. You know how, as kids, you'd make something and then show it to adults saying like, "Mite, mite, look, look." And this is how I feel recently. Here are my experiments with polymer clay. I'm still figuring out what to make with them, but I'm thinking of creating accessories or buttons. Clay, as we called it in Japanese, nendo. That is becoming my new obsession. I'm gonna do a small material tour and show you what I made. I recently bought a pasta machine from Amazon. It helps to flatten the clay evenly. There is a part that attaches to the desk, so it stays in the place while I work. Now I have a question for you. How do you collect inspirations? Where do you go or where do you search? As an illustrator working with clients, I tend to go to find reference first before using my imagination. Hello, this is Chika editing the video. I think I want to add a little bit more context about this part. Why don't I fully rely on full imagination? You're an artist, right? Yes, but when you work with client, your illustration needs to be clear to people in general, including clients. If you rely on your skill and imagination, there will be a possibility that only you understand what you made. So that's why it's a nice idea to research your subject first so that you can support the content, such as texting. For personal project, be free whatever you want, but just I'm sharing my experiences in any case if you ever want to work with clients in the future. Just as a humble opinion as one of the illustrators. Alright, let's go back to the video. I often go to Pinterest, avoiding Instagram or YouTube because I know I get distracted easily. Also, another thing I do is to have one book to collect all my inspirations, like this. I print it all so that I can only focus on the thing I was inspired, not seeing ads or other stuffs. For my clay pieces, I wanted to add a storytelling element, not only a beautiful designs, as they are part of a picture book. For example, this one was inspired by Japanese traditional clothes. Since there was a black cat nearby in the reference book, I decided to incorporate it into the design. It reminds me of the smell of fireworks at the summer festival and the sounds of hooting wind chimes blowing in the wind. That was the image in my mind while making it. Oh, nostalgic Japanese festival and hot, humid summer days. This yellow flower is kiku. I don't know in English, but I also imagining of yellow fireworks in the night sky. The concept, I'm happy about it. However, wow, shaping this cat out of clay was surprisingly difficult. Drawing a cat is so much easier, but in the end, I did my best and this is how it turned out. Since the cat was tricky, I also tried making a bird. which kind of looks like white chocolate, doesn't it? I have such a sweet tooth. I even made a smaller version. Just a reminder to myself, and maybe you too, the first attempt is rarely a masterpiece. I love the way Thomas Edison said, "I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." So it's not a failure, it's a discovery. After struggling with the small cat, I decided to make a bigger version, and now it looks more like a cat. Progress! Next up, mite. This piece was inspired by oil painting. I never thought of using clay like this, creating small pieces and adding them to a plate like a canvas. It's a whole different style, and I also made this dog, which has a more defined look, and added some flower designs because I loved the color combination. Before making anything with clay, I definitely need to think about the design first, otherwise the composition can feel off. While working, I also tried to remove my fingerprint from the clay. It's challenging, and somehow little bits of dust always find their way onto my artwork. Even though I clean my studio, they still sneak in. Maybe it's just part of the journey. It's been a few years drawing for publications and making my prints from digital artwork, but it gave me an idea and dream that how nice that if I could make one kind of piece and give it to someone who's special, who appreciates my artwork. I'm still polishing my technical part, and I'm very excited to share more stories and creations with you in the future. We as an artist, we are on a journey to explore and find our voices. And you don't have to stick only one material, one styles. You have lots of voices that you still don't know, and that makes you unique, making your adventures and stories. So let's embrace that and have fun. I hope this video inspired you and brought a little joy on your way. My next video will come out Thursday. I'm happy if you could subscribe so that I can share more inspiration with you. Happy creating, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!